Yes, the hate speech we observed today in DRC, like the one performed by Justin Bitakwira, who references Charles Onana, who is himself a notorious hate speech actor and genocide ideologue, is in fact a manifestation of a mental holdup, a mental intoxication by a hate ideology based on erroneous colonial scientific racism and conspiracy theories that divided Africans into several racial categories. And these conspiracy theories of the Tutsi invader or Tutsi criminal we hear in Bitakwira's statement has spread throughout the Congolese society. It's been amplified by civil society groups. It's been amplified by Congolese public officials like Bitakwira, but also by the members of the diaspora who promote that genocide denial or genocide ideology. And it's been used for political endorsement in DRC, thus preventing conflict resolution. And they directly target Congolese communities, pushing them to exile or at risk of atrocity crimes.
Bojana, it's also alleged that Bitakwira used disparaging remarks to describe Yoweri Museveni, the president of Uganda, and also Kenya's President William Ruto. Can that damage relations between DRC and those neighboring countries?
So based on these false theories of racial division and physical morphological categorizations, each political regional group or entity will be classified along those racial lines where we either partner or define them as enemies. So going from hate speech and incitement to violence, we end with incitement to war. Kenya, being one of the solutions that came to serve as a neutral participant in the peace process, becomes here designated as a type of enemy created in the imaginary and seen as belonging to the other, whose sole purpose in that imaginary is seen as being to invade DRC, like Rwanda, for example.
Now, as a researcher on conflict prevention, what do you think might be the way forward to prevent conflict in DRC and implement lasting solutions?
So these types of division-driving utterances, hate speech, and racist conspiracy theories prevent the peace effort. These are root causes of the conflict that are being ignored. So no one is being held accountable for hate speech and incitement to violence in DRC. In fact, this hate ideology has been provided safe haven in the Congo 3 decades ago and has led to the genocide ideological contamination where over 260 armed groups operate today, particularly the remnants of the genocidal force from the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda, namely the FDLR Nyatura armed group. So one way the first step would be to solve this hate speech or hate ideology issue by, number one, bringing to justice those who are responsible, those actors of hate speech and hate violence, and also thinking about the refugees who have been exiled, who are still internally displaced due to this hate ideology, which is pushing them away or bringing them to the level of being victims of possible atrocity crimes. One example is the Bahema population in Ituri, which has been victim of this genocide ideology since 2017 by the Lendu-led armed group Codeco.
Right. Bojana, thank you very much for your insight into this. Bojana Coulibaly is a researcher on the language of conflict and atrocity prevention at Harvard University.